the right look. She picked up a green romper from the clothes pile. She looked cute in it, though it was a pain in the ass when she had to go to the bathroom. How about this? I could do down on her luck singer-songwriter with a plucky can-do attitude, which is basically the truth. Love it. Amber reached down to the dirt-infused rug and came up with a pair of cowboy boots. Wear these and do your hair in 2 braids. You won't look a day past 18. My ID says I'm 22. When Hazel had obtained her new identity, she'd subtracted 6 years from her real age and deleted her first and last names, leaving only her middle name and her mother's maiden name. Add in a new social security number and presto, she was an entirely new person. On paper, anyway. You get that from Vern? Amber asked. Yeah. Vern was the sketchy front desk man who always seemed to need access to Hazel's room to check the plumbing. Hazel made sure to count her underwear every time he left. He said it was guaranteed to work, and it better, given the $500 I had to fork over for it. His IDs are legit, even if he isn't. Amber rummaged through the old makeup on Hazel's dresser, her bright red nails clicking against the metal tubes. This lip gloss should work, and just a hint of mascara. Thanks, Amber. Hazel felt him before she saw him. Checkers, her rescue rabbit, was on the run, grazing past her leg as he hopped hopefully out of the room at a surprisingly fast pace. Checkers! Hazel called in vain. He never responded to his name. Hold on, she said to Amber, as she sprinted past her to catch Checkers before he leaped into the scum-covered pool that took up most of the courtyard. She ran down the rickety metal stairs to the concrete landing and caught up to him right as he was about to jump into the murky water. She gathered him to her chest. His heart thrummed against his ribcage, thrilled by his near escape. Hazel walked him back to Amber, who was waiting for her by the stairs. A black Toyota Camry pulled up and idled near the bottom of the fire escape. Duty calls, Amber said, eyeing the Toyota. I could wave him off. Nah, that's all right. Break a leg today. Amber sauntered toward the driver's window, then tossed her head back and mouthed, Dad bod, in an exaggerated way. Hazel laughed, feeling her body unclench around Checker's soft brown and white fur. She watched Amber get into the Camry, then noticed the license plate as it drove away, memorizing it like it was a piece of sheet music. She'd write it down when she got back to her room. Checkers squirmed against her, and she brought him to her face. Bad Bunny! Checkers didn't respond, only gave her his patented, sad-eyed look with his round black eyes. Hazel sighed. She only had Checkers because of this kid, Jesse, who'd stayed at the motel with his strung-out mom. She wasn't going to let him bring Checkers to their next stop, and they were going to release him into the wilds of Venice. He wouldn't have lasted a day. I'll take him, Hazel had said, the words out of her mouth before her brain could catch up. Jesse's joyous smile had made it worth it at first, but she had no idea how to take care of a bunny. When she'd Googled it, the first thing that came up was, bunnies typically go to the bathroom 200 to 300 times a day. That, it turned out, was not even remotely an exaggeration. She'd tried more than once to get rid of him, but she couldn't go through with it. Between the lingering memory of her promise to Jesse to keep him forever and ever, and the fact that Checkers was her only company, she'd resigned herself to life with the rabbit. When she got back to her room, she put Checkers in his cage, making sure the door was firmly shut. Then she coiled her chestnut hair into 2 braids, one on each side of her face, and let them flop over her shoulders. She applied a light coat of lip gloss and mascara. She picked up the romper and held it against her body, the way Amber had, checking herself in the mirror. A young, down-on-her-luck singer-songwriter stared back at her. She cocked her hip to the side and gave her friendliest grin, trying to project a can-do attitude, then focused until the smile lit up.